Everywhere I go, everyone says that animes are so fun and vibrant. Well, that's true. Japanese anime is pretty vibrant. But there's still one thing that I think is being hammered more by anime than Disney. Alice in Wonderland. Yes, the Disney classic put to film in 1951. That film gets hammered by anime. And I mean anime creators in general. Since back when anime was just getting off the ground, there have been ways to mimic Alice in Wonderland's style of a girl falling through a world. To no avail, and the movies were bad. And the adaptations attempts were bad. So, I thought to myself, I could do a top 6 list to show you how bad these adaptations are. Now there's gonna be no rules, so manga, you're free to play. Manga's free to play too. Anything that's been released by anime creators is fair play. Even if manga was released as an anime propaganda, I still count manga as one of the weirdest things to ever come out of anime. And I've read a lot of bad mangas in my time. Now, I was gonna make this video on my birthday, but I forgot. So, call this my late birthday video. Sorry. And also my late graduation celebration video. Alright, on to the top 6 best and worst Alice in Wonderland anime adaptations. Now, if you like any of the Alice in Wonderland animes that are on my list, that's okay. Just take this list with a pinch of salt, or a more bigger grain of salt than ever before. And now let's look at the top 3 worst and best Alice in Wonderland anime adaptations. Bum bum. Number 3. Alright, the number 3 best Alice in Wonderland adaptation is? What's number 3? Better not be a bad one like, oh, Inuyasha. Well, technically, Inuyasha isn't a stab at Alice in Wonderland to begin with. Inuyasha doesn't take a stab at Alice in Wonderland yet. They take a stab at it in their very first episode. And how does it do? Pretty good. But unless you count what happens after that, then we have a problem. In my opinion, Inuyasha it's just a bland piece of anime that I never wanted to watch in my life. Until it won the August anime poll. Which I hope Fairy Tail would win. So that day, I'm gonna watch that anime and call it my medicine. Well, let's get to the number 2. Let's get to the number 3 best. This one's gonna be Now, I know what you're thinking. If Ian put one of the weirdest animes on his list, surely nothing else can get that bad. Oh, Animaniacs! Be afraid. Be very afraid. Yep. I had to use the Animaniacs to quote that line. It's a quote that I need to use for this countdown. You'll see in a bit. Next! And the number 3 best is... What adaptation is this? Oh, it's that one. Well, this one I never thought would make this list. After making fun of this anime, I finally got to take a dab at reading it. Apocalypse Alice is a weird Alice in Wonderland and manga adaptation. For being what it was, for being weird and everything, this wasn't much of an Alice in Wonderland anime to begin with. Who requested this one to be number 3 on the list? The anime lady. Hello, Ian. Robin, what brings you to my channel in the Rift Cafe? Technically, you moved to the secret Rift since last I saw you, so I couldn't find you at all. Are You Alice was released as a manga adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. It was a pretty enjoyable manga when I read it. I even remember reading 2 volumes. Then I just stopped because I had to read more of Alice in the Country of Hearts. There were a lot of adaptations of that manga, and I had to read them all. And the number 3 worst is, and the number 2 worst is. Hopefully this one's not going to be bad. Mayuki-chan in Wonderland. Which one? The manga or the anime? The English sub-anime that never saw a dub release. Yeah, this is a bad one. It's a bad anime that has bad animation, and it just reminds me of classic anime. And I didn't see a lot of anime in my time. And the number 2 worst is, hopefully it's a better one. Ori Alice, or aka Alice Body Swap in Wonderland. This anime was pretty good. I remember reading it, but it's still bad in other ways. And the number 2 worst, or the number 2 best is, and the number 1 best, and the number 1 worst is, Alice in the Country of Hearts, My Fantastic Rabbit. Yes, this manga is on my worst pick. Because of a reason. Peter White takes his love of Alice to an extreme when he locks her in his room to keep her away from the Hatter's mansion. Yeah, I hate this manga because of that. Peter, if you're loving Alice, let her do as she pleases. Dun dun. And the number 2 best or worst Alice anime is, what's this one? Come on. Show me, do your worst. Wind Sword. Card Captors? That's good. Card Captors was a pretty good anime. They took 2 stabs at Alice in Wonderland. one stab came all the way in back in season 1 with the Alice in Wonderland, Sakura in Wonderland episode. For being a pretty good adaptation, this one pulled Alice in Wonderland into the limelight as with a Sakura battle outfit that looked just like an Alice dress. Which I think would look more like a Halloween costume when I first reacted to this episode. When the final dab at Alice in Wonderland that came in episode 51 was a little better. It showed it was Alice in Wonderland at its finest, blending characters from Sakura's home life and normal life together. So that was a weird one. I don't remember making such a weird top 3 list in all my life. But there's still plenty more Alice adaptations I can cover. So I will be doing a part 2 to this video another day. Because after this one, I need a break. What's my next one? The top 6 best and worst Alice mangas. Something tells me I'll need help with this. Now ask Ramen if she wants to help. But until next time, I'm the movie critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. Dun 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 dun!